We're missing the issue of what actually can affect cost, because it's not just price controls. I mean, I think the rap against Medicare and the rap against a public plan is that all it will do is price cut. And we haven't seen any evidence that it will take an intelligent look at how we should pay doctors, how we should pay for drugs, and making tough decisions about whether it's worth extending someone's life by a week for this amount of money. I mean, those are the critical decisions that as a society recently we've been unable to make.
But those are the nightmare scenarios that we're constantly brought on cable TV. Oh my God, we're going to be, killing grandma to save grandson.
Well,
are we?
Well, we already are doing it. Let's just not kid ourselves. Rationing happens all the time. Hospitals have to do it all the time, and they do it through established professional protocols. When do you pull the plug? When does this expensive drug actually add to quality of life? We're doing it all the time. Insurance companies are doing it all the time. So if we had a public option, the hope is that Medicare, I think it is a hope that Medicare, not-for-profit healthcare trust funds like not-for-profit HMOs, and the Veterans Administration are places where intelligent, rational, evidence-based rationing can happen. We can't do what the AMA wants, which is for taxpayers to subsidize people to have the most expensive, sort of out-of-control coverage.
The opponents of public plans tend to talk about rationing. The advocates of public plans talk about comprehensive care. Dean, which is it? Which are we going to get, or which could we get with a public option?
No one is talking about rationing. That's really dishonest to characterize it that way, because anyone who wants to is going to have the option to pay for whatever they feel like. And, so in that sense, it doesn't change things one iota from where they are today. So this idea that somehow, we're going to be sitting there and grandma's willing to pay $1 million to stay alive for a week and the government's not going to let her, no. Government absolutely will let her. No one is proposing rationing like that. So this is purely an invention of the healthcare industry where no one's talking about the scenario they're describing. No one has healthcare plans now that pay infinite amount for anything. They wouldn't have it under the public plan either. What's new?